Hello to you. I'm Jesse Johnson. My name is Jesse Johnson, and this is about the moon and a few of its basics. Now, first off, most humans rarely concern themselves with the moon and sun. The moon, sun, and stars give light, shade, and beauty to us, and that's it for most humans. And because most humans are unconcerned, for the most part that is, they can be told and taught almost any untrue things about the sun, moon, and stars, and they'll accept it as true because they trust those who told them. And they'll never check it to see if it is true or false under most conditions. And it becomes gullibility by trust. And this trust is taken as a weakness by those who exploit it. Then it becomes slavery of a mental form of the hundreds of millions for the exploiters. Now, for political, economic, religion, and educational institutions reasons. Now, I see the moon and sun and know the moon don't reflect the sun's light. How? Because I know where the sun is supposed to be in relations to the moon in a heliocentric religion model. Others do not. And rarely don't much care, really don't much care. Now, let's begin. Hold on. I am going to move the camera. Now, let's continue. We'll start with A at the tip top. We'll start with A, the heliocentric religion model of the moon. We'll go with 1. If the moon is a ball-shaped object, and a sunlight reflector and the sun is a floodlight, then A, it is a half moon in reference to the sun 100% of the time. B, it is a full moon in the direction of the sun 100% of the time. C, a half moon's shadow makes a 90-degree angle with the sun 100% of the time. Now, when you determine where the sun should be by using simple 90-degree angle method, match this to where the real sun is. Also, use your own shadow as a simple method while doing it. Hold on. We'll go to B, the heliocentric religion model of the moon. Now, if the moon is a ball-shaped object, a sunlight reflector, and the sun is a floodlight, then number 1, there are 9 phases of the moon. If you look in books, you'll see 8 phases, but I'll do all 9 here. A, we'll go with A. All the yellow things are the numbers of it. Yellow right here. Now we'll go with number 1, full moon. 1/8 lit moon. 3, 2/8 lit moon, or 1/4 lit, or a quarter moon. Number 4, 3/8 lit. Number 5, 4/8 lit, or a half moon, or 1/2 lit, or a half moon. Number 6 is 5/8 lit. Number 7 is 6/8 lit, or 3/4 lit, or a third quarter moon. Number 8 right here, number 8 is 7/8 lit. And number 9 is 0/8 lit, or a new moon. Now we'll go to B. This is in percents. We'll start with number 1 right here. A full moon is 100% lit. 100% lit. Number 2, a 1/8 moon is 12.5% lit. And number 3, a 2/8 moon or a quarter moon is 25% lit. Number 4 is 3/8 moon. That's 37.5% lit. Number 5 is a 4/8 moon or a 1/2 moon. A half moon, that is. It's 50% lit. Number 6 is a 5/8 moon. It's 62.5% lit. Number 7 is a 6/8 moon, or 3/4, that is, moon. And it's a third quarter moon, or 75% lit. Number 8 is 7/8 moon, and that's 87.5% lit. And number 9 is a 0/8 moon. That's a new moon. That means it's 0% lit. Now we'll go to C. The phases of the moon in a heliocentric religion model, and all models of the earth, there are about 5 models of the earth. It depends on the physical position at the vantage point of the person in relation to the moon, sun, and of the person. Now, let's continue. Hold on, please. We'll continue. Whoa. We'll go to C. The heliocentric religion model of the moon. These are the 9 phases of the moon. Hold on. Let me show them to you. Now, this is a front view. The front view means you are standing in front of that moon, looking up at it in the sky. You're standing in front of it, looking up at it in the sky. The side view right here is as if you came from the front and went over to the side of it like that. Came from the front and went to the side, and now you would see it from the side. Now, we'll start with the new moon. A new moon is 08 lit. It's not lit up. The whole thing is in shadow. The whole thing is in shade. And if you went from the front all the way to the side, to the side, you would see a half moon. And that half moon, since a half moon is always a half moon, the moon is always a half moon in reference to the sun. At 90-degree angle, the sun would be here. Let me continue. Let me show you a little bit more. Now, let's continue. Now, this is the front view, side view. You're in the front of it, looking up at it in the sky. This is if you went from the front to the side, or right here from the front to the side of the moon. Now, 1/8 lit. You see at the top, it'd be look something like this at the top, and all shadowed up in here, and lit up at the top. If you went to the side, it would look like this. It'd look like a half moon with a 90-degree angle sun right here. Now, if this is a 2/8 moon, it'd be 1/4 or a quarter moon, and it would look like this. A quarter moon would be this much lit up, and right here, right where you are on the earth here, looking up at it, it looks something like this. If you went to the side of it, the sun would be here at a 90-degree angle, and it would be a half moon angle looking like this. Now, let's continue. Now, this is the front view of it. Once again, side view. You're right there in the front. You look up at the moon. You see this. It's 3/8. 3/8 lit up. 3/8 lit up. Looks something like this. And if we went to the side of it, it would look like this as a half moon. See it? And the sun would be at a 90-degree angle right here. Now, a half moon looks like this. It's just a regular half moon. 4/8 lit up. 1/2, that is. It would be 1/2 lit up. It would look, from the front, it would look just like this. It would be a horizontal, see, horizontal half moon, a horizontal half moon. And if you could move from the front all the way to its side, or it would look like this on the side, and it would still look the same. Still look the same. It would be a half moon horizontal, and the sun would be directly on the top of it, at a 90-degree angle. Hold on. Hold on. Now, front view, side view, you're here, standing here, looking at the moon up there in the sky. This is a 5/8 lit up moon. You'd see it looks, you see, here's the center. That would be a half moon right there at that center. It would be right up under that center, almost looking like that. All of that would be lit up. Only this much would be in shadow. And if you went to the side, it would look just like this. It would start to move from a horizontal half moon, and it would start tilting this way. Start tilting up like that, and you would see the sun would be at a 90-degree angle looking like that. A 6/8 moon is a 3/4 moon or 3/4 moon, and you would see it would look like this, all lit up, and only 1/4 of it. 1/4 of it would be left in the shadows right here. And if you're standing here in the front looking at it, and over here if you went to the side, it'd be even more angled than even this one, and the sun would be at a 90-degree angle looking like this. Now, front view, side view, once again, it'd be a 7/8 lit up moon. And all that'd be left is 1/8 left to be lit up, and it would be 1/8 in the shadow. If you went to the side, it would look like the sun would be at a 90-degree angle, like that, and the moon would even be more tilted. You know, from here it'd be more tilted. And let's go to a full moon. This is a full moon where it's 8/8, the whole 8/8 lit up. You'd see it all lit. The whole thing would be lit up. And if you went from the front where you are, right here looking at it, and you went to the side, it would this front would you would be on the side, and you'd be looking at it like that, and the sun would be at a 90-degree angle, and the this part would be dark in the shadows, and this would be all lit up. And let's go to a reality check. This is D as in dog or Dan and so forth. We'll start with number 1. It is 65% probable, as far as I can tell, that the moon, real moon, is a special, specific shaped disk, type-shaped object, from the manner in which it, in fact, moves across the sky. We'll go to number 2 now. The moon and sun are approximately 10 degrees to 90 degrees offset. That means the moon, in fact, 100% the case, do not reflect the sun's light. The moon is a self-illuminating object. I don't know how. But nonetheless, let's go to number 3. over 95% of the moon's craters are circular. The surface of the moon is in fact an artificial surface, or it's a 95% probable that it's a manufactured surface. Let's continue, please. That's number 3 right there. Let's go to number 4. Number 4, to compare image sizes of the moon to one another, simply use the radius line of the moon. The heliocentric method of comparing sizes is 100% false. Why? Because the moon is not 252,000 miles at its farthest from Earth, or 225,000 miles at its closest to Earth. The real moon, the real one, is approximately 3,000 to 5,000 miles above the plane of the Earth, depending on the moon's actual circuit. This is the reason, because it is so close to us, this is the reason you can almost see the largest craters with your naked eyes. Otherwise, you would need approximately 110x magnification to see the craters, and not simply 5, 10, and 20x magnification to see those craters. Now, let's go to 5. This is how to use the radius line for comparing the moon sizes, moon size comparisons. Now, here's the smallest moon you might see up in the sky. If you see a very small moon, use the radius line. The radius is half the diameter. Use the radius line. And from the smallest moon you can ever see, look at that radius line, and you will say to yourself, that's 1. Therefore, it's 100%. 100% is that radius line. Now, if this radius line is two times that radius line, then it's 200%. If it's 3 times that radius line, then it's 300%. If it's 4 times that radius line, then it's 400%. And if it's 5 times that radius line, then it's 500%. That means the image size of this moon is 100%. Pardon me, is 200%. The image size of this moon compared to that one is 300%, and so forth. And, oh yes, and this can be seen by just simple comparison. Let's see now. I want to thank everyone for listening and watching, and have a very good day. Oh yes, and please share this video.